हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल होटल मैनेजमेंट गुरु। और मैं विजय आपका स्वागत कर रहा हूं अपने इस चैनल में। एंड टुडे द टॉपिक दैट वी विल बी कवरिंग अप इन दिस वीडियो वुड बी रिलेटेड टू द F&B सर्विस इंटरव्यू preparation questions. So we'll be undergoing three levels: beginner level, intermediate and the expert level of the questions which are being asked in the F&B service, especially for freshers or especially for the experience holders who are going to go for the supervisor level. So the question that will be covered in this video would be related to this only. So without wasting time, I think we should start the video. Talking about the technical part, we'll be talking here the technical question, not the question which are basic general question which are being asked by the HRs, the human resource department, like basically why we should hire you, what are the qualities, what are your strengths, what, tell me something about yourself, what is, tell me something about the previous job role. So all these general questions will be asked by the human resource department. But when you talk about the technical question, which will be in the second round of the HOD level round, especially the F&B service personnel HOD, these questions will vary accordingly to the level in which you are applying for. Let's suppose if you are applying for the freshers, let's suppose entry level job in F&B service, especially the F&B service associate or the steward level or the waiter level, you will be asked the basic questions. So the basic question that would be asked is basically what is hospitality, what is hotel management, what have you studied in hotel management. So all these questions would be the basic question. So we'll start with the basic question first. So first question would be basically what is hospitality. Hospitality is basically the relationship between the guest and the host, where the guest is provided with the best services. He's welcomed properly, he is greeted, he is treated in a generous way. Means the warm and heartiest welcome of the guest who is coming to the hotel or any organization is a term called as hospitality. Then we talk about hotels. What is hotel? Hotel is a commercial establishment which provides food, accommodation and other recreational activities. Apart from this, what are the departments of the food this hotel? So the basic departments, the four major department of the hotels, as you know guys, I have already discussed in my previous videos: front office, housekeeping, F&B service, food production. These are the four major departments. Apart from this, there are five to six more other departments, especially engineering, accounts, HR, security, systems, that is IT department. What is the chain hotels? The chain hotels are those hotels which are basically located on a different prime locations under the same name. कहने का मतलब क्या है कि chain hotels are those hotels जो कि एक hotels के brand means the name of that particular hotel brand with different locations. The name of the hotel JW Marriott है, then Taj group of hotels है. तो ये क्या है? They are the hotels under the single name. They use the same name but at a different location. ठीक, what is cover? Space allocated for a particular single person to enjoy the meal in a particular restaurant is called as cover. Then what is menu? Menu is a piece of paper in which the basic food and beverage items are encrypted, listed along with the prices. वो menu हो गया. What is the standard size of a cover? That is 18 to 24. What is hierarchy? Hierarchy is a system in which the job rules of a particular organizations are listed or a particular department is listed along with the duties and responsibilities. Hierarchy वो हो जाती है जैसे F&B service की. What is the hierarchy? We start with the trainees, then we go for the OJTs, then we go for the stewards, then we senior stewards, then the supervisors, then the senior supervisors, and then the assistant restaurant managers. So this is basically the hierarchy. Means the positions at which different job levels are classified. Is a la carte menu. A la carte is basically an independent menu, individual menu in which the items are priced independently. ठीक है. TDH ताबलेदी होत menu. It's a fixed menu with a fixed price where the items are clubbed together in a set course meal. वो हो गया. I have a list of so many questions which you can be asked. If you want to go for these questions, you can contact me, you can message me. And what is coffee? Coffee is a non-alcoholic beverage made from basically the coffee plants, the coffee seeds of a coffee plant, namely called as cocoa. वो हो गया. What is demitase? Demitase is basically half a cup, which is basically used for serving coffees, espresso coffees. Demitase half in a small cup, half cup, 30 ml cup. Then sub departments of F&B service. What comes under F&B service? What is the role of F&B service? F&B service is a department which basically take care of all the food and beverage requirements of the guest, overall dining experience of the guest. Whosoever guest comes to the hotel or who is staying in the hotel needs F&B facilities, food and beverage facilities, and this particular department provides those facilities to the guest. Simple as that. Then what are sub department? What comes under F&B service? F&B service के अंदर we have different outlets, we have restaurants, we have specialty restaurants, we have all day dining restaurants named under coffee shop, then we have banquets, then we have room service known as room dining. Apart from that, we have this thing lounge also. So nightclub, discotheque, bar, all this comes under F&B service. What is complimentary? Complimentary is a word which means free. Means the people, we cannot use the word free in the hotel as such, but we say complimentary. Compliment means compliment, giving something free to the guest, basically the food. Or in terms of hospital, in terms of basically F&B service, when we say the food is complimentary, means the drinks are complimentary from our side, means we'll be giving them free of cost to the guest or from our side. Or that, what is the relationship between F&B service and food production? That is very important question that is asked for the freshers. F&B service और front of food production का क्या link है? Basically, F&B service is responsible for taking the orders of the guest, serving the guest, whatever guest comes to the, whosoever guest comes to the hotel. In terms of F&B, they take care. They take down the order of the guest and they pass on the information to the food production team. Food production team make the food according to the requirement of the guest, and they pass on the food to us and we pass on the food to the guest. So that is the relationship between F&B service and food production. What is the difference between liquor and liqueur? That is very important. Liquor is basically a kind of spirit that is made from different kinds of grains. Liqueur is basically a term which is basically a distilled spirit in which we have added flavors, herbs or spices. Liqueurs वो होती हैं. What is the difference between champagne and sparkling wine? Champagne, all champagnes are sparkling wine, but all sparkling wines are not champagne. कहने का मतलब क्या है कि champagne is a particular region of France. So all the sparkling wine that will be coming from the Champagne region of that particular France will be considered as champagnes. But जो भी other wines which are produced in the different parts of the world, they will be called as sparkling wine, not the champagne. Technically talking about other few questions of level 2 would be name few cocktails, few mocktails. So cocktails we can talk about like Bloody Mary, Mojito, then Cosmopolitan, and apart from this we have Long Island tea, LIT. So these are the cocktails. Talking about mocktails we have anything like we call Virgin Mojito, Virgin Mary, then Fruit Punch. So all these are basically those. What are the different types of glassware that are used in the bar or in the restaurants? So start from brandy balloon, we have whiskey glass, we have this Collins, we have tulips, we have Margita glass, we have Cosmopolitan glass. So all these glasses that we use in the F&B service, water goblets, wine glasses, red wine, white wine, champagne glass, champagne tulip, champagne flute, zombie. So all these glasses are an example of glasswares. What is tableware? Tableware is basically a term that we denote basically whatever the things which are kept on the table. Tableware means whatever the things that we can place it on the table for the guest, especially the runners, cutlery, crockery, flower pot, tent cards, napkins, everything that is kept on the restaurant table for the guest. What does the word 86 mean? 86 means Not available means the food items which are not available, there's a technical term we call it 86. Thing is, you should be clear, in the restaurant, when you will be working in the restaurant, there will be the three terms that you will be dealing it every day. One would be the budget, second would be the APC, third would be the covers. Now understand these three things. What is budget? Means every day you have to achieve certain budget, which is basically the sale. Means you will be given a target that a particular restaurant has to complete in a particular day. Let's suppose you have been given 50,000 rupees for a particular day. It means you have to achieve that 50,000 sale in a particular day of a particular restaurant. Then APC, average per cover, or the covers. Third is cover. Cover is basically, again I told you, the number of people who will be coming to the hotel in a restaurant. Let's suppose it is 50. Every day you need to get 50 people in your restaurant. So what would be the average? APC cover, average per cover, means how much amount one particular person will spend in the restaurant for food or beverage will be termed as average per cover. Let's suppose the target was 50,000, but you need to get 50 people. So what would the average? Average would be like 1,000. So how much you need to take it from the person? From a single guest, you need to take out 1,000 rupees as a average per cover. So you need to do upselling also. So whatever the guest, what is upselling? Upselling is a technique in which whenever the guest asks for something, you recommend basically the higher price items to the people. Upselling. Guest is asking for a mineral water, so you can give them an option of sparkling water also. So sparkling water is basically a higher one. Guest is asking for a water. There is a choice of giving them a regular water also, and mineral water also, and the sparkling water also. So all regular water will be free, no charge. Mineral water will be up for a certain amount, but sparkling water will be of the upper part. So this is upselling. What is menu engineering? Understanding the menu engineering. Engineering is really doing a mastery in the particular food items which are placed in the menu. मीन्स जो भी मेन्यू के अंदर आइटम्स प्लेस होंगी वो इस तरह से प्लेस की जाती हैं ताकि गेस्ट की अटेंशन उन चीज़ों पे ज़्यादा पड़े. कौन सी चीज़ें गेस्ट ज़्यादा परचेज करे, ज़्यादा बाई करे, बाय हाईलाइटिंग द प्राइसेस, बाय शोइंग द डिस्क्रिप्शंस ऑल्सो, एवरीथिंग वो चीज़ है. और ये मेन्यू इंजीनियरिंग को हमने वी हैव कैटेगराइज इनटू 3 or 4 पार्ट्स. वी हैव स्टार्स, वी हैव डॉग्स, वी हैव पजल्स एंड वी हैव प्लो हॉर्सेस. इन 4 कैटेगरीज में ही हम अपने मेन्यू को कैटेगराइज करते हैं. स्टार डिशेज मैंने बताया दिया, हाईली पॉपुलर एंड हाईली प्रॉफिटेबल. दैट इज वन थिंग. डॉग्स नीदर पॉपुलर नॉर प्रॉफिटेबल, उनको तो मेन्यू से हटाई देते हैं. देयर आर पजल्स, मीन्स दे आर नॉट पॉपुलर एज सच बट प्रॉफिटेबल है. चौथी क्या है? प्लो हॉर्सेस, मीन्स दे आर पॉपुलर but not profitable. Then you have types of breakfast also. Continental, American, English breakfast. ये हो गया. Apart from the different types of meal periods, breakfast, then we have brunch, we have lunch, we have afternoon tea, we have evening tea, and then we have dinner, and then last we have supper. Now here I have told you 2 things. What is your brunch? Brunch is basically a meal period between breakfast and the lunch. एक बीच में there is a meal period between breakfast and the lunch. The people who skips the breakfast, who wants to skip their breakfast and they wants to have a meal in between before lunch so that they can also skip the lunch, तो वो आपकी होती है brunch. Supper is basically late night meal period, जो कि that is again after dinner use होता है. Means those people who skip the dinner, who have skipped their dinner, or who wants to skip the dinner, who wants to have a light meal, they can go for this supper. Okay, there are a few other things also. What is rack rate? The highest paid rate of a particular room on a particular day, or on a printed rate, highest printed rate on a particular tariff card of a hotel, वो आपका rack rate होता है. What is check-in, what is walk-in? I think these are the basic things that you can understand. Walk-in is basically the person who comes without information to the hotel, without making prior arrangements, and check-in is person who has already made the reservation, and now he wants to enter into the hotel. He is coming to avail his booking. That is basically check. Sommelier is basically another term for wine waiter, the person who is responsible for taking down the orders for wine. I think I had covered two things in this video, the basic level and the intermediate level questions. But there are n number of other questions that I cannot cover in the same video. So I'll be making up another video of part 2 of this, where I'll be telling you more questions on the basic as well, intermediate, and I'll be focusing more on the expert level questions, or the tough questions that are being asked during your interviews, especially for the beverage side, bar questions, alcoholic questions, or the questions related to spirits, wine, whiskey, brandy. All these questions which are being asked to you, liqueurs, wine regions, these questions are still pending, so we'll be covering up in the next video. So I hope you have liked the video. For more videos like this, you can comment me, you can give me your recommendations, and I'll be welcoming your queries. And thank you so much for the video. Have a great day.